Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Rndr, FET and Injective price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna see, of course, what is going on with Rndr starting on the 4 hours chart. Here we are still looking at this, of course, a red move from Rndr, since of course the top here where we might be in a 1, 2, 3 here, still testing a wave 4, but yeah, basically this wave 4, in case it is an ABC expanding flat, it should of course be finished and start to show something pushing for higher, especially that we passed already the fib levels required for this wave C, and we have overshooted, which is not a good indication. However, as you can see internally, we still of course looking at a potential wave A. In case this is an impulse, we're gonna dive deeper inside it, of course, on the micro level to see if it is a finished impulse or not yet. However, after the wave B here on the macro level, we have a potential 1, 2, 3 and wave 4 and a 5 truncation here for a wave A. Other possibility can be a W, X and a Y as well finished for a wave A. And then we're looking at 3 waves up in case that this is a wave B, meaning an A, B and a C is still very likely to be unfolding there. By all means, if we are looking for a deeper wave C, then you are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave C, very deep, of course, and might be, of course, very, very impulsive. In case we are looking at a bigger W, X, and a Y here, and this is your X, and you're looking for a wave Y, that means also this impulse serve as a wave Y in 1-to-1 fib level here as a zigzag, where you might see, of course, wave C hitting the $1 for Rndr. Now, if we dive inside it on the 1 hour chart here. Now, basically, the 1 hour chart says, of course, that we might be in an impulse here, an A, B, and a C expanding flat, right? 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and you're looking here for a wave C. However, this wave C, if we take a look at it, it has started, of course, to diverge a little bit from being an impulse. What do I mean with this is that you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here as a wave 1. Let's say this is a wave 2. Your wave 3, definitely it is not this one, and definitely cannot be something like that. Yeah, so it cannot be a 1, 2, and then wave 3, wave 4 interfered already internally here as 1, 2, 3, 4. So something is wrong with it. It's not an impulse there. It is very likely that it is transforming here to something as a W, and X as a triangle, and a wave Y to be unfolding toward the downside here. By all means, it can be, of course, here 3 waves down and triangle, and then 3 waves down again. This is very likely to be done and finished already right now, and very likely to start to see something pushing for higher in a W, X, and a Y here for this wave 4. By all means, as well, on the 15-minute chart here, you are looking at a potential finished structure there, that it can be 3 ways down, also 3 ways up, and then finishing up here with an impulse toward the downside. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Very likely wave 5 can still be finishing as an ending diagonal, or even finished internally, and we push for higher prices. I'm still, of course, estimating the situation because basically, if we don't break below the 0.5 fib levels, this is a very good place still for a wave 4. It's a very good fib levels, and we might still, of course, see some strength towards the upside, especially that there is some problem with this impulse to be a perfect impulse. You know, so something is going on starting from this wave 4 invalidation. And yeah, so basically, I would say for Rndr, still, of course, very likely the possibility is still very high to push for higher, especially the invalidation is not taken as well. So can it be something even as an ABC? Well, can be. Nobody knows. It can be as well. But I see, of course, some potential of strength there. Or I would say like the wave here is very, very close to be done and finished somehow, and then pushing for higher. We'll see how this is going to unfold. Now, if we move to FET on the 4 hours chart as well, of course, after our triangle here as a wave B or wave X, we are looking to finish this final structure. If we are in a wave B, then we are looking for a diagonal here to be finished as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which I doubt it a little bit. It can be much more possibility here for the W, X, and a Y, meaning we are in an X We're looking for a wave Y here, and even this final 3 ways down, 3 ways up can be finished here, kind of in a diagonal inside it, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish a wave C, because you are in A, B, of course, 3 ways, wave B or an X, and a wave C. Now, if you are in another different W, X, and a wave Y as well, it can be, of course, that this is only one leg toward the downside as a zigzag, and then we push for higher. Yep. And especially that invalidation of bullish, of course, for FET has been taken here in case we are in 1, 2, 3. Wave 4 went very, very deep, reaching, of course, the invalidation. And we start to see, of course, something as well potentially can be finished here, or something for lower. But very likely that you are in impulsive here in several 1, 2. So we have 4, 5, probably 4, 5, and 4, 5 to reach, of course, this area. So I would say FET can be very, very likely impulsive here to continue, of course, towards our red area as well. So we gotta be careful with this one. It's a little bit hard with FET on the very micro level, so it's not visible. I don't recommend this, of course, at all. Even the 1 hour is not that perfect. But yeah, basically for FET on the macro level, we are very close, I would say, to see something to rebound. Yeah, so from this red zone. Yep. Regarding Injective here, for Injective as well, we are looking, of course, for our scenario here. After a wave B in a zigzag, of course, you have a wave A coming from the top here. Wave B, and we have a potential 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, potentially 4 and a 5 to finish up, right? So very likely also that one more drop, one more low for Injective can be very close. By the way, we're very, very close to take the low here. Can be in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 5 to finish up, of course, in the 0.618 perfect fib levels for a wave 5. And obviously, of course, on the 1 hour chart, we are looking here at an impulse. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, wave 4, of course, triangle, wave 5 can be finished. Of course, kind of like, yeah, but I doubt it. Like A, B, C, D, and an E triangle, and then what? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, right? So it's a 3 waves. So very likely that you are finishing up here with an ending diagonal, because it's a zigzag, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And we are starting to estimate something, of course, to as an ending diagonal, meaning, of course, finished or finishing the structure, or we are in the final wave 4 and a wave 5, meaning the impulse wave 5 can be finished here somehow, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 internally, and then having wave 4 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hitting our red zone target here, where we want to finish up finally this push toward the downside, taking a new low, and then, of course, explosion for higher prices. Yeah, we'll see, of course, guys. The things are still looking a little bit red, but still I sense, of course, a strength in the market. I start to see some pull up and some changes, a reversal, of course. It doesn't mean that we might not take the low. It means, of course, that the resistance from the bulls is there. Start to accumulate, and we might push toward the upside very, very soon. We'll see if this is going to happen, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.